So this is gold on the US dollar. It's currently 6:11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, Friday, July 10th. I want to show you, I posted this in the chat yesterday, and I posted it in the chat around 8:05 p.m. yesterday. This is gold, US dollar, 5 minute. We'd been going up, we'd been going sideways up here, then we went sideways, then we started over here, we started going up. And I said, if we break 4131, we're going to go up to these other levels. Now, the important thing to remember with Sniper Pro is the pivot points are automatically calculated here. We go through all these in detail on the advanced training session last night, which will be Thursday, July 9th, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go watch the recording and it'll explain how we use these pivot points. And one thing that we use them for is in the chat. You know, everyone's excited about the EMA Confluence trading strategy, which is very, very good. I love it. We've done 3 videos on that training. I had Funi on the call explaining that strategy in full. It's a great, great strategy. What I did mention on there is a lot of you, especially beginners, are jumping straight to these advanced strategies without learning how to trade. You think it's the next big shiny object and that's what you're going to do. And there is a process that you need to go through to learn this. So anyway, I said if we break 4131, which is R1, we could then go to 4139, which is R2, and we could then go to 4146, which is R3, and higher. I mentioned other ones as well. But look, we did not break it. We tried to and couldn't, so we pulled back. Then shortly after that, I said, as we didn't break 4131, our next targets are going to be here, which is and I mentioned it in the chat, S1, S2, S3. Clearly gave everyone heads up where we are headed to. And right here, that's the beginning of those lines, and it was right at, you can see at the bottom here, 8:05. Immediately after that, we got Sniper Pro telling us we're going down. So immediately I mentioned that we couldn't break it. We got a long wick at the above where buyers were trying to push it up. Sellers said, no way, we don't like that. And immediately then we got that sell scorecard. Where do you think it's likely to go? Now look here, here is the purple EMA. That is an EMA Confluence trading. What do we have here? We have another EMA. There's lots of EMAs right here around this 4108 range. That's S2. If you don't know how to calculate and layer all the EMAs together across all the time frames from the 1 minute up to the 4 hour, just use the pivot points. They are mathematically and statistically derived so that you don't have to do it. Sniper Pro will tell it to you. And I'm in replay mode. I'll get out of replay mode. I won't bore you with the whole thing. We'll just go right to the end where we are now. So I will take it off replay. Well, before I do that, let me just put a dotted line here, white dotted line right there, so that you can see that's where we were calling out, or Sniper Pro or I were calling out, if we don't break 4131, we're going to go to S1, S2, S3. If you listened, oh, and we got divergence here. So you know right at the very top that Sniper Pro says, get out of the buy, out, and get ready for a sell. And the very next candle, this is 5 minutes, we got a sell. We told you where the TP was 1, TP 2. We told you where the stop loss was. You never hit your stop loss. You did hit TP 1. You did hit TP 2. We actually hit TP 3. Let me take it out of replay to show you. This is live charts. There's where our entry was, right there. There's our blue line right there. S1, S2, S3. And if I bring that along here, you can see we hit S1. S1 we hit right here at around 9:20. We wicked down to S2 here around 10:45. We smashed through it here. That is at around 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And right there, we smashed S3. Can't make this stuff up, guys. If you just learn the process, if you just learn how to trade, you will see all this as clear as day, but you need to plug in. You need to be on the trainings. You need to go through the basic. It's simple, but it's not easy. And the reason it's not easy is because most of you aren't taking or aren't making the effort to learn the basic skills involved. And Sniper Pro has it all for you right here on the charts. When I'm here and Sniper Pro says get out of that buy because of divergence, the very next candle says we're going in for a sell, and Sniper Pro says, and where we're heading to S1, S2, S3, then if you believed it, if you trusted the process, you would have taken the pips from here down to the bottom, 4131, down to, even if you didn't get all the pips and you only got down to S3, you would have taken right here 3,100 pips. Is that worth your time to learn this? If you can take 3,100 pips, for me, it was overnight while I was sleeping. We hit it here before, and I was still asleep. If I had $1 a pip on that, I would have gone to sleep and woken up $3,000 richer. Let that sink in.